Just saying him and then fighting somebody like Pacquiao is give me hope.
That you would go back in the ring and fight someone like a Tank Davis?
Davis is a good fighter. I mean, good fighter, yeah. If he wants, then if he come up to one.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has ignited the boxing world once again, this time by calling out none other than the legendary Manny Pacquiao, who recently announced his return to the ring at 46 years old. The bold challenge has sparked excitement and controversy across the sport, with fans buzzing over the possibility of a generational clash. Davis, known for his knockout power and undefeated record, wasted no time in throwing down the gauntlet, making it clear that he's ready to test himself against one of boxing's greatest icons. As Pacquiao eyes a comeback, this showdown promises fireworks, and possibly one of the most electrifying bouts in recent history. Manny Pacquiao, the legendary Filipino boxer and the only 8-division world champion in boxing history, is set to make a remarkable return to the ring at the age of 46. After retiring in 2021, following a unanimous decision loss to Yordenis Ugas, Pacquiao has announced plans to challenge Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title in July 2025. This comeback fight is particularly significant as the WBC welterweight title was the first world championship Pacquiao won in his storied career, capturing the WBC flyweight title in 1998.
What's your next fight you're working?
You're not working now,
Where? Oh, you're going to New York? No. I'm saying. You know, I told someone that he's one of the main coaches here, and they said, why is Roberts Gardner a coach? They thought he was the guy. No, I'm serious. Someone thought that you were the Gardner guy.
What? No. Blas?
Yeah, no, someone seriously, one of the boxing reporters. No, Blas. I said, no, he's not. Yeah, of course, he's a legend. Where is he? The firefighter.
They thought I was
Because they saw the videos and they got confused. Oh, Mikey's here. Who's the guy with Mikey? Who's the guy with Mikey? Okay, really quick. Manny Pacquiao. It looks like he fight Barrios July 19. Who wins?
Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios is a done deal. Fight will either happen July 19th or July 26th in Las Vegas or San Antonio. And it's not going to be a pay-per-view. It's going to be free on Amazon Prime. Whew. We blast Jake Paul for these types of fights. And yet a current world champion and Mario Barrios is going to go after Manny Pacquiao. Listen, I get it. You get to share the ring with the legend of Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest to all ever do it. But he's been retired now. He's already in the Hall of Fame. Manny Pacquiao did not look good in his previous exhibition he did last year either. Mario Barrios should easily run laps around Manny Pacquiao, destroy him. Why are we wasting time with this type of fight? It makes absolutely no sense to me. Listen.
Rumors are swirling in the boxing world about a potential showdown between Gervonta Davis and the legendary Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao, who is set to return to professional boxing at age 46 with a WBC welterweight title fight against Mario Barrios on July 19th, has expressed interest in facing Davis if he secures a victory over Barrios. Davis, the current WBA lightweight champion, is preparing for an August rematch with Lamont Roach and has also been linked to an exhibition match with Jake Paul. While nothing is confirmed, the prospect of a clash between the seasoned Pacquiao and the undefeated Davis has fans eagerly speculating about what could be a historic bout.
Manny Pacquiao in an interview said that he is willing to fight Gervonta "Tank" Davis at 147 or at a catchweight at...
Any possibility that you would go back in the ring and fight someone like a Tank Davis?
If he wants, and if he come up to 147, then we can fight.
He can't meet you at 140?
145 maybe. Not a problem for me, because I'm experienced fighter.
While the matchup is still in the rumor phase, insiders suggest that both camps are open to negotiations, especially if Pacquiao proves he still has the speed, power, and endurance to compete at the highest level against Mario Barrios. For Gervonta Davis, a fight with Pacquiao represents more than just a marquee name. It's a chance to cement his legacy by taking on one of the sport's living legends. Meanwhile, for Pacquiao, facing Tank Davis would be the ultimate test of his comeback ambitions, potentially writing a thrilling final chapter to his storied career.
So basically, your interpretation is that the boxing public is upset because they believe Pacquiao's going to beat Barrios, which is going to lead to a Tank Pacquiao fight?
Yes, look around. Look in the Discord. That's what everybody, Pac and Tank, that's being set up.
Oh,
Tank
so,
and Pac.
okay, so they saying Barrios is the setup for Tank and Pac. I didn't see that, but your argument makes sense. If he beats Barrios, there's nothing wrong with him fighting Tank. But the issue is he don't deserve the Barrios fight off of 3 years off and a loss to Ugas.
And that's Crimea River, man. That's what boxing is. But longer deserve.
I'm just going to rub it in. Pause. I remember saying when Tank couldn't get a fight in, I was saying Shakur shouldn't have signed that deal with Matchroom if he wanted to fight Tank. Lomachenko, I said he ducked. But then when he couldn't find a fight, I said, hey, fight Manny Pacquiao. The reason why I said fight Manny Pacquiao at 144 was, number one, you can get the sensationalism and the crazy hype shit of a Jake Paul fight, right? It got the money grab on it. On top of that, though, he can prepare for 140 by fighting Manny at 144, get a training camp in at a heavier weight class. Then he could come down from 144 and fight Tio at 140. Everybody said that don't make sense, Biz. Tank fight Lamont Roach, take a knee.
The recent tweet by Boxing Kingdom has sent shockwaves through the boxing community, confirming that Manny Pacquiao is seriously targeting a super fight with Davis. According to Pacquiao's longtime advisor Sean Gibbons, this potential clash has been in Pacquiao's sights for years. They tweeted, "Big news, Manny Pacquiao is eyeing a super fight with Gervonta Davis." Pacquiao's advisor Sean Gibbons stated, "When he beats Mario Barrios, line them up. His dream fight is Gervonta Davis. He loves that fight. He has tried to get that fight for a couple of years. Manny Pacquiao can get this belt, and it's going to be a wonderful ride out."
Manny, when you beat Barrios, what's next? Are you going to fight Ryan Garcia, Haney, Lopez, Gervonta Davis? Are you ready to go through these fights?
One at a time.
But you want those guys.
We'll see.
You feel good?
We'll see. I always, I cannot say after this, like, I'm going to fight like that, but one at a time. After the fight, we can see, we can talk.
Meanwhile, Mario Barrios, a 29-year-old American boxer from San Antonio, Texas, currently holds the WBC welterweight title. He secured this championship after a dominant performance against Yordenis Ugas in September 2023, where he knocked Ugas down twice and won by unanimous decision with scores of 118-107 and 117-108. This victory marked a significant milestone in Barrios' career, elevating him to full champion status following Terrence Crawford's move to the super welterweight division.
One time I interviewed your sister, and she told me when you were kids, she would do the best in sparring. She would get the best of you.
Oh, yeah. No, easily.
When did that change, Mario? When did that change?
He wasn't the only guy she got the best of in San Antonio. She got the best out of everybody, man. Shit. No, yeah, my sister's a beast, man. Like, she couldn't spar other females a lot of times. Cause they,
unfair.
Yeah.
Mismatch.
She was like overwhelming, man. She was just naturally, strong. And so yeah, most of the time, the smart partners, they were dudes. But I couldn't really even like spar with her serious up until I was like 7.
What would a win mean for your legacy?
It'll be huge, man. And then just it's another step in my career. It's another step, to make those big fights. And yeah, man, like a name like Manny on my resume, it's huge.
Could you ever see this happening to you?
Being a kid from San Antonio, did you ever think you'd be fighting a legend like Manny Pacquiao?
Oh, never. Like, I mean, right? Like those are fights you think about in your head as like a dream scenario. But yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah, like being a brown kid from San Antonio. Now now facing Manny Pacquiao, defending my title. It's huge.
The press conference for the highly awaited WBC welterweight title bout between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios took place yesterday, generating significant buzz in the boxing community. During the event, the stark size difference between the two fighters was a focal point. Pacquiao, standing at 5 feet 5 inches, appeared notably smaller next to the 6-foot-tall Barrios, raising concerns among fans about the physical mismatch and potential health risks for the Filipino legend. Despite these concerns, Pacquiao exuded confidence, emphasizing his rigorous training regimen and unwavering determination to secure another world title. Barrios expressed deep respect for Pacquiao, acknowledging the honor of sharing the ring with a boxing icon. He also conveyed his readiness to defend his title against the seasoned veteran, highlighting his own preparation and commitment to the sport. The press conference underscored the contrasting narratives of the bout: Pacquiao's quest to defy age and reclaim glory, and Barrios' opportunity to solidify his standing by defeating a legendary opponent.
Work out every day, like playing basketball and playing badminton. So that's why I really love exercise and I really miss boxing.
Mario, for you, how much, when they called you and they said, Manny Pacquiao, July 19th, what went through your mind? I mean, I would love to be in your mindset, but take us into your mind as to what you felt.
Yeah, I was freaking out at first. One, to even know that Manny knew who I was. Two, that Manny, he was interested in a fight with me. It's a great honor, to for a legend like himself, to want to come back and to contend against my title. And I know this is probably like my biggest fight at hand. And yeah, I'm excited.
Boxing experts have expressed a range of opinions regarding Pacquiao's comeback. Promoter Ben Shalom acknowledged the allure of returning to the ring but cautioned against it, citing health risks and the precedent of past fighters whose late career bouts had detrimental effects. Shalom stated, "It is very hard as a promoter to say it, but equally, if you have enough money in the bank, you have to protect your health." Drawing from personal experience, De La Hoya emphasized the importance of rest and recovery for Pacquiao, who is returning to professional boxing at the age of 46 after a 4-year hiatus. In an interview with Ring Magazine, De La Hoya stated, "Manny Pacquiao's a legend. I think he can do it. It's not going to be easy, but I think he can do it. I wish him all the best." He emphasized that while Pacquiao's experience and skill are undeniable, the challenge of facing a younger active champion like Barrios should not be underestimated.
You're 46 years old. You have to remember that. So give your body some rest. Rest right now is Manny Pacquiao's friend in between training, in between sparring sessions. There's no shame in taking a day off or two, Manny. Trust me. Let your body relax, let your body rest. He'll do fine. He's experienced, he's got obviously the power, because it never leaves you. The speed I'm a little worried about, but I think, look, Barrios is a live dog. He's a world champion. And he's no slouch, so I think it's going to be a good fight. I wish Manny all the best. I'm not sure who's going to win. I really haven't seen Barrios, but I think Barrios, the youth is obviously with him in this corner.
Terence Crawford has expressed a balanced perspective on Manny Pacquiao's return to the ring against WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios. Despite Pacquiao's age of 46 and a 4-year hiatus from professional boxing, Crawford believes the fight is evenly matched. He stated, "Mario Barrios is a great matchup for Manny Pacquiao, and I think at this age it's a 50-50 fight for Manny Pacquiao." Crawford also emphasized that it's unwise to underestimate a fighter of Pacquiao's caliber, regardless of age. Despite the mixed outcomes of his exhibition matches, recent training footage released in early 2025 has reignited excitement among boxing enthusiasts. The speculated videos depict Pacquiao exhibiting the same blistering hand speed, footwork, and punching power that characterized his prime years. Observers have noted his impressive conditioning and sharpness, leading to speculation about a possible return to professional boxing.
Don't shadow boxing like that. Because when
it's lazy, right? Just kind of...
Yeah, when you do the shadow boxing like that, what is that for? Because you can apply that in a habit. You become a habit. When you shadow boxing like...
Woo! Woo!
Like that.
The speed is still there. Woo!
Pacquiao's prime years were arguably between 2008 and 2009, when he competed in the 140-147 pounds weight classes and delivered dominant performances against elite opponents. During this period, he secured emphatic victories over Ricky Hatton, Miguel Cotto, and Oscar de la Hoya. These wins not only showcased his exceptional speed and power, but also solidified his status as a top pound-for-pound fighter. Max Kellerman, a respected boxing analyst, highlighted Pacquiao's achievements during this era, noting that his ability to move up in weight and remain competitive with elite fighters strengthened his pound-for-pound case.
He also has a case for greatest fighter, pound for pound, who ever lived. Think about, by the way, I don't think he wins that argument. Sugar Ray Robinson is safely ensconced in that position. But Henry Armstrong, Muhammad Ali, Harry Greb, Sam Langford, Floyd Mayweather, Pernell Whitaker, whoever else you want to mention, put Pacquiao's resume up to those guys. Bill James, the great baseball sabermetrician, had a way of ranking baseball players that I came across as a kid and thought, that's really smart. You have to rank them at their best and then also over the course of their careers. Because when you have that argument, are you talking about who accomplished the most or what heights did they reach? What peak did they reach?
Having trained with Manny Pacquiao had to be a huge asset for you, because even though Bay was probably your biggest name opponent up until then, you know, you'd been... How many rounds had you done with Manny?
250 rounds over 3 world title campaigns.
So it started with the Jeff Horn fight?
It did, yeah. When Jeff got, obviously, the fight with Manny Pacquiao, I was in Los Angeles. And I was sparring his ex-sparring partners, Jose Ramirez and Ray Beltran. I was doing 5-on-5, and these guys are good fighters, former world champions. And Freddie come over and goes, you know, Manny's got the Jeff Horn fight. So yeah, I'm hearing about it. He goes, well, you're sparring his sparring partners. How would you like to go against your countrymen and help Manny prepare? I said,
Kellerman stated, Pacquiao's peak was just about as good as anyone's in history. He acknowledged favoring Mayweather at the time due to his natural size advantage, but emphasized that Pacquiao's accomplishments across multiple weight divisions were unparalleled. Amir Khan, the former unified super lightweight world champion, has often reflected on his sparring sessions with boxing legend Manny Pacquiao during their time together at Freddie Roach's Wildcard Gym in Los Angeles. These sessions were pivotal in Khan's career, especially following his first professional defeat.
Manny Pacquiao, who's the other guy? Jason Statham, come to watch me spar.
Way.
I'm sparring. Guess who walks in afterwards? Behind me. Manny Pacquiao goes, I was watching your movie. To Jason. Jason like, what movie? Jason got buzzed up, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, man. But he goes, and it was cool because Jason's like, I come to see Amir.
Pacquiao's enduring prowess can be attributed to his rigorous training regimen and unwavering dedication. Even in his 40s, he has maintained an intense workout schedule, often training harder than he did in his earlier years. His routine includes extensive cardiovascular exercises, strength training, and technical drills. Pacquiao's commitment to fitness is further exemplified by his daily regimen of several thousand sit-ups, a practice he adopted after a body shot defeat in 1999. He vowed to fortify his midsection to prevent a recurrence, showcasing his determination and resilience.
Pacquiao, it's weird. Danny felt like a big brick. Pacquiao felt like a little brick. Okay? Now, the weird part is Pacquiao's hands just felt heavy. After the fight, I constantly was thinking, why did his fist feel like a rock? You know? It was like, awkward, right? I was like, why did his fist feel so hard in the fight? You know, I was like, it was a little awkward. You know, I don't really care about that stuff that much. I mean, I could handle it. It wasn't devastating. It didn't really feel like plaster, but it felt like something. It felt like a rock. So I thought, like, does he do certain training? Does he do certain, you know, does he build up calluses? Does he have more dense bone density in his hands? Did they do some Asian stuff? What did they do? Who knows, right? And then looking at the picture, I was like, damn, you know what? Pacquiao wore them old school Mexican Reyes.
What do you think about Manny Pacquiao's fight against Mario Barrios? Can the 46-year-old legend defy the odds and claim another title? Or is this comeback too much, too late? Drop your comments below.